welcome to Reads and Threads. My name's Kate. Hello if you're new here. Welcome back if you're joining us again. Today we are going to be unboxing a whole heap of stuff. I have had, ignore that, so many packages come in while I was away. My Fairyloot ones. I have an awesomely super exciting package from Illumicrate, which I cannot wait to unbox. I know exactly what is in that and I am so excited to see them. We have my Broken Binding subscription and we have some other special editions that I have ordered in that we will unbox together as well. And then I'll show you a few other books that I've picked up. It's pretty much as soon as I got back from my holiday. It has been a big weekend at my house. One, HRCYED 3.0 dropped. So excited, really loving the prompts. There are 4 different ways you can play HRCYED next year, next year, in the next round, which is really exciting. He's put together a kids version, a regular version, a dice roll version, and then one if you really just can't be bothered, you ain't got the time, and it's just such a good idea. There is merch that I will be purchasing. I haven't done that yet and I need to sign up, but if you haven't done it, go sign up and check out. I will link Q's video down below. My other news, I have made a couple of little purchases. I will go get them and show you and see how easy they are to wrangle, but I am super excited. I have added a couple of new members to my family. Here we are. These are my 2 gorgeous little babies. They're only 8 weeks old. This one's Lucy. You look at the camera? And this one is Raven. They are sisters. I got them yesterday. So they are exploring my house at the moment and all the fun places that they can go, but hopefully they will appear in future videos as well. As they become more confident, you will be able to hear their little bells jingling and ringing around as they run around and play, but they are super cute. They're fully black. Without those collars, I don't know that I could tell them apart at the moment. Raven has a little grey collar on and Lucy has a little blue collar. If you see them again, now you know who they are and we can watch them grow up together, which will be super fun. I do love watching all the cats on YouTube, so hopefully you do too. But I am so excited that I have managed to find 2 cats to add to my house and I'm in love, totally in love already. As soon as I saw them, I was like, you're coming home with me. It was a little unexpected. I was looking, but I just walked in to Pet Barn, and even though it's a pet shop, we don't usually in Australia have cats for sale in pet shops anymore, but they are done via rescue centres. So these 2 are from the RSPCA, which is our main rescue organisation, who also look after animal welfare and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know a huge amount about them other than their sisters. They're 8 weeks old. So if we work it back, it means their birthday is around the 11th of April. So I think that's where we're going to go with. And they are super new. I picked them up at 3:30 yesterday and brought them home. So of the day of filming, today is Sunday the 7th of June. And I can't wait to watch them grow and explore and really get to know their personalities. Raven is more outgoing and adventurous and is running around all over the place. Lucy has her quieter times and likes a good snuggle at the moment. So they were both lying on me last night, which I was super excited about, and I just can't wait to get to know them more. So they're running up and down the hall at the moment. I have a few little videos which I can pop in. Hopefully you're as excited as I am, but let's get into the unboxing. I am very eager to open all of these packages. You may also notice the shelves behind me are slightly different. I did end up rearranging a bit yesterday because I bought back so many books from my trip, which you saw in my holiday haul. I needed to bring in a couple of other shelves. I had 2 smaller Billy bookcases in my other room, which I've brought in and am using. So now I've got a fair bit of room to grow. There's another whole small Billy bookcase at the end that doesn't have anything in it. And I have a bit more room for my awesome special editions, which all of these are. I have no idea now which months we are unboxing anymore. I am so out of date. This could be an April box, it could be a May box. It's not likely to be June. So April and May. I have a feeling I've already got all of the Andrea Stewart ones. So I think that this should be the first of our new series. And it was delayed. So it might be only, hopefully it's the first book. This is a series I have already read, but I am very looking forward to seeing what they've done with it. I haven't seen any spoilers online. I haven't really had a look. It will be very interesting to see what the cats think about all the boxes as well. So we will keep these boxes for them to play in. As always, honeycombed. Okay, what do we have? Oh no, I think that this is our SF&F book. So we have the Broken Binding bookmark celebrating 5 years. Now this I think is going to be my last sci-fi and fantasy book from them. I have unsubscribed from this subscription just because I couldn't manage them all. But I think this one is hopefully a good one. So we've got Verdant Demise. And I am very much looking forward to looking at this. I was very eager for this book. So let me get into it. And let's open it out and have a bit of a look. Alrighty, so we've got Green and Deadly Things by Jen Lyons. That is looking stunning. And the sprayed edges. I do really love the Broken Binding special editions. That is not the reason that I got rid of them. I think that they are all stunning. There's our full jacket. Our naked hardcover, again, is stunning. Absolutely stunning. End papers. Oh, wow. And the other side. Oh, there's a red dragon. That's definitely different. This is epic. This one is also signed and comes with a sticker. Whoops, which I had that upside down. That is gorgeous. I'm very much looking forward to giving this a go. Because we have so many books to go through today, I don't think I'll read the synopsises like I normally do, just because I don't want this video to be 2 hours long. But that is our first special edition from the Broken Binding. Now I have no idea what month this was actually in, so I'll pop that on the screen in editing, and at least then we'll know where we're up to. So I don't know exactly how many books of SF&F subscription I did have left before I cancelled my subscription. So it's possible we will get another one, but going forward, we won't be seeing very many of them at the moment. Alrighty, next up we have our Fairyloot Cozy. I was really excited for this one. I have been seeing regular editions of this book all over the place. So I'm really wanting to see what they did with it. And I haven't watched any unboxings on anyone's. This one is A Hearth Between Worlds. And we have, pop that on the floor, see how they go. It's looking very nice at the moment. The Faraway Inn by Sarah Beth Durst. But that is stunning. I'm loving the colours on the front. Oh, wow. And on the back and the bottom. That is so cute. That sprayed edge is gorgeous. I quite like that. Let's have a bit of a look at the jacket on its own. And generally with Fairyloot, they do come with an alternate cover on the other side, which is the regular cover. a different colorway. I think the regular one may have been blue, possibly, but stunning. Oh wow, our naked hardcover is very cool. I like that a lot. And our end papers are with a signature from the author. That is cool. And the back end paper. Interesting placement for the signature on the end papers. I haven't seen that very often. Love that. So pretty. I'm very happy with that edition. I did see some sprayed edge editions just in the shop that I did quite like, but I knew I had this one coming, so I didn't pick those up. But that is gorgeous. That is our second book. Loving that. And there is obviously the little description of the book on the back, but we won't be reading that today. Next, our Fairyloot Romantasy. Again, super excited to see this one. I think I remember correctly what book this is, but I could be completely wrong. So what was our theme? Prophecies and schemes. Yes, I do think I do know what it is. We've got some very cool boxes for the cats to play with, which I think they will love. How do I get into this one? This one is in the other way around, so we will pull it up from the bottom and hope that we don't get it stuck on there. And we have Verity Guild by Maya Corland. I just purchased 3 other Maya Corland when I was overseas, and I have read the first one of that trilogy, so I'm super intrigued to get to this one. I have really enjoyed what I've read so far. Look at those sprayed edges. And on the top, I love it when they go around the whole book. I think it's so pretty. Let's look at the entire jacket cover. Now, it's got a very interesting texture and it's like a matte finish, which I don't love, but then the other side is silky. So alternate colorway, I actually really like that side too. Very intrigued. I love the green. And our naked hardcover has some character art. And then Hide and Survive on the back. And papers. And another scene on the back. That is looking stunning as well. I do love all of the books that we get in the subscription boxes. There is the bound in author letter and then a signature just at the bottom of that. But so pretty, so intrigued to get to all of these. And they're going to look absolutely stunning on my shelves. I cannot wait. So that was our Fairyloot and Broken Binding. I have a feeling that they are actually maybe the April books. I'm not sure. For each one, I will have popped on the month that they are. But I did get a sneaky edition from Lock Library. So let's have a look at that. It's been a while since I purchased a Lock Library book, but I just had to have this one when I knew that they were doing it. So we have The Ballad of Falling Dragons by Sarah A. Parker. That looks stunning. I love the colours. It is going to match so well. And those end paper, sprayed edges. Oh my God. So good. That is going to look so good with When the Moon Hatched. And I wanted to make sure I got matching editions. And I was so glad that I did manage to get my hands on it. Full jacket cover. I love it. A naked hardcover. With that. And then our end papers. And there. I am actually going to see Sarah A. Parker talk for the release of this book Thursday from filming. So there is this one in there. But I will take, I think, this and When the Moon Hatched, and hopefully maybe she could get her to sign them properly, which will be awesome. I am in the middle of When the Moon Hatched at the moment reading that, so really enjoying it. It is a little bit more gruesome than I was expecting, but love that edition. And they are just stunning together. Like, that is gorgeous. I am so happy with those. I absolutely love that. That will go on the shelf next to that one. I'm so glad I managed to get my hands on that. Next up, we have this giant box from Illumicrate, which you can probably figure out what it is. And I am so excited that I managed to get my hands on a copy, that they re-released them. When I saw these on, I think it was Gavin's shelves from Gavin Reads It All, I was so jealous. And I looked into it and I nearly bought secondhand copies, but it didn't work out. And I'm just glad that it didn't work out in the end, because I obviously was going to pay a lot more than what I was paying for these. And although the first one, I think the first book in the first series was signed, I'm not that fussed by that. Hopefully one day I will meet the author and I can get them signed. Let's have a look and open these. So we have the first one, and it is To Sir Philip with Love. Like, look how gorgeous that is. I love the design, and I love how they're going to look when they are all lined up on my shelves. They're gonna be so pretty. We've got The Duke and I, so book number 1. Purple one this time. I think even though I've just rearranged my shelves, it might need rearranging again. We have When He Was Wicked. So cool. I have to get them in the right order in a second. We can have a look at them properly. Pinky? Peach? Maybe? Have a look what we got. This one is It's in His Kiss. And then the last on this side is like a yellowy white one. What have we got? On the Way to the Wedding. Orangey now. This one's tighter than the others. Come out. Doesn't want to come out. We have The Viscount Who Loved Me. I do like the B. And another yellowy coloured one. We have An Offer from a Gentleman. They are beyond gorgeous. And then green. I've really been getting into green lately. This is looking like a gorgeous green. We have Romantasy Mr. Bridgerton. Let me put them in order and we'll have a look at what their spines look like. Okay, I've gone from memory. I'm pretty sure I have this the right way around. And they look absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to have them on my shelves permanently. They are just gorgeous. These really got me back into reading in 2024. I hadn't really picked up much at all. I was off for my surgery and I just flew through every book. I ate them up. I gave them all 5 stars. Some obviously I did like better than others, but I got through them so fast. I had such a good time. I listened to the audio, so I would one day like to just physically read them as well. But I think they're going to have to come up here behind me and just look stunning. Just took a couple of the boxes into the cats. They're having a lot of fun. One is on top of the little cat scratch. The other one is rolling around. So cute. All right, let's continue on. I did order a few special editions of books that were coming out pre-ordered. So a lot of them arrived while I was away. Do I remember what is in here? Not at all. So we will be finding out and hoping for the best, because like with previous unboxings, I have been opening my big W ones just to make sure they're okay. So, this one literally only came out like 2 days ago. I am so excited. We have Shadow Reaper by Lynette Noni. When I saw this edition, I was like, you will be mine. These sprayed edges are so cool. And they go all the way around. I am super excited. I love the edition. Let's have a look at this jacket cover on its own. I think unfortunately I missed the release party for this one. The naked hardcover is black, but it is really silky. And then we have red end papers, but those sprayed edges did it for me. I cannot wait to give this a read. Look at that map. I will hopefully get to see Lynette Noni again at some point and get this one signed, because I think that this is going to be an edition that will be staying on my shelves for a long time. It doesn't need to be an intricate sprayed edge for it to look awesome. Like, it doesn't need to go over the top. You can just have shiny stars and it look absolutely spectacular. All right, number 2. What have we got? We have The Wings That Bind. This is book 3 in the Blood Winning Academy. I have the other 2. It's looking okay so far. And we have these gorgeous dragon scale sprayed edges. Again, I am loving the way they are doing these. That is our full jacket. There's nothing on the back of any of these, otherwise obviously I would show you. Naked hardcover. You are written in my blood. Very cool. End papers have a funky looking sky. That is awesome. And the same on the back. I'm super eager to get to these. I do want to read the series before this one though, but as these were coming out, I just didn't want to miss out, so of course I had to pick them up. And they are going to look awesome on my shelves with all the dragon scales once I've read them and turned them around. But that is our next book, The Wings That Bind. So pretty. Okay, we have 2 more from BW and then just a couple that I picked up. So let's get into this one. It's feeling nice. What have we got? Shield of Sparrows. I absolutely loved this book and I was looking out for a sprayed edge version. That is gorgeous. This book is 5 stars. If you have not picked up Shield of Sparrows and its sequel, which now I'm thinking about it, might be our last book, you need to get on it because it is so worth it. It is such a good time. A naked hardcover. And then our end papers. So this one will be going up with its sprayed edges out straight away because I have already read this. And its sequel, I did pick up Right to the Starling as soon as it came out. The audio for these are really good if you prefer audiobook, but also I think you would just fly through this physically. Don't let the size put you off. I think this is around 500 pages. Oh no, 600. So it's like 635 pages. Don't let that put you off. So good. Highly recommend. Sorry, I got a bit of the hiccups. So let's hope that this one is what I think it is and is in good condition, because it's not wrapped. It is. We have Right to the Starling. It's looking okay, which is good. Sprayed edges. Let's look at the jacket cover on its own. Our naked hardcover. I think this is the same picture, isn't it? That's cool. Our end papers though are different. They are going to look so good. I was really impressed as well with Devney Perry's writing style. I hadn't picked her up, like I knew she was a romance author, and this is her first foray into romantasy, and it, like I said, it doesn't disappoint. There we go. Those 2 are again gonna look stunning on the shelf together. They will both be turned around because I have read them both. I can't wait to add them up there. We have had so many books and we are not finished yet. Let's go through some of the few that I picked up from, I think I just got them from Kmart when I got back because I didn't want to miss out. There were a couple of special editions that I hadn't pre-ordered, thinking that I might pick them up when I was overseas. And this one I did see, but picked up the Kristen Cicerelli one instead, thinking that I would see this again. And then I didn't. But that's okay because I got it. And it's all good and it will go on my shelf. And that is Children of Fallen Gods by Carissa Broadbent. So this has very cool sprayed edges. I am looking at hopefully reading this month for her again. We'll see how we go. I need to start the first one first. Jacket cover. The naked hardcover on all of Carissa Broadbent's stuff is just stunning, I think. The Crowns of Nyaxia series, I don't think that there is a better naked hardcover. There is just plain white on the end papers, and we have a map. We do have a cool map. That is going to look great next to my Daughter of No Worlds, and I should hopefully have the third one pre-ordered as well. I think that comes out soon in hardcover. So that is great. And then there were a couple of paperbacks. Now, I don't usually buy trade paperbacks. These ones, though, do have sprayed edges, and I was having a bit of FOMO when I went to the Penguin Book Fest the other day. Well, we're talking a couple of months ago now with my niece, and I was like, I should have just picked them up. It was silly and got them signed, and I didn't. So I rectified that situation. Hopefully I can meet those authors again and get them signed. But we have Songbird of the Sorrows by Brady Otto. And I love these sprayed edges are just to die for. So I can deal with the fact that this is a trade paperback for those sprayed edges because they're stunning. If this was a hardback, I wouldn't have even hesitated. Pen paper. So I will keep an eye out for a hardback in these just in case. But so happy that I added that one to my collection. And then the other one I had never heard of until I went to Penguin Fest, and that is A Vow of Eternal Note by Lily Cruiser. So super intrigued to get to this one. So this is a vampire romance. She made it sound so good. I cannot wait to give it a go. But again, these sprayed edges really did it for me. Like, it's just so pretty, and it goes on the back and the bottom. And again, even though it's a trade, I was like, I can't not pick that up. So loving all of it. This one doesn't have a map in it, which is fine. I can cope. But those are the ones that I grabbed as soon as I got home. I think literally the day after I arrived back in Australia. I took myself for a little bit of a drive because the Kmart closest to me didn't have them, and picked them up to make sure that I could get them on my shelves. This is every book that I have that has a sprayed edge on it. Can I hold them all up? Will they even all fit in the frame? Yes, they will. Which one is your favorite sprayed edge? God, that is heavy. I'm going to put them down before I drop them all. And then obviously we cannot ignore the stunning editions of Bridgerton that we picked up by Julia Quinn, which I don't think I mentioned what it actually was before. They obviously are the Bridgerton series by Julia Quinn. I cannot wait to get those on my shelves. I think they are going to look absolutely stunning. Maybe here or here. One of the two. I might move Nevermore over there and put Bridgerton there, but they're going to look spectacular wherever they go. Thank you so much for joining me. What was your favorite book that you've picked up recently? I would love to know. Leave any book recommendations in the comments down below. I am always on the lookout of good reads to add to my TBR. If you would like to follow me over on Goodreads, Storygraph and Instagram, those are linked down below. If you like the video, please hit that like button. It really helps me out. Also subscribe so you can see all the cool things that I have coming up next. Watch my new cats grow up because they will obviously be featuring in a lot of videos in the future, and just have a great time hanging out. I hope that you are having a good weekend and that wherever you are having a really wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.